Good evening, everyone, and welcome along to another Monday Night Live with Bradley Young and Paul Wilson. And
Good
tonight,
evening, everyone.
good evening, Paul. I forgot to mention there. Good evening, Paul. So we're going to review the game from Saturday's 0-0 first clean sheet away from home this season, and it's Coventry City who we actually equalised against this season at the Coventry Building Society Arena.
It's just me, Dad.
So, a few comments in the chat. I know it's not so far, but yes, so Coventry 0, Sunderland 0, Saturday afternoon. Obviously, I know a person who clearly deserved man of the match from the weekend, but I won't get into it just yet. I want you to guess who it is. But any further ado, I am going to get the predictions up from Saturday. Who actually got me Booker C this weekend? So, well done to all these winners. There's a lot of winners made from this weekend. Lauren Kenny, Callum Hall, Craig Jeff, Acacia Cameron Jews, Paige Robinson, and Paul Wilson. Well done to all them winners again this weekend who got the correct score in the Booker C. So, have you got your sports noggin to take on this weekend game against Southampton? We'll have to see. We'll find out later in the show. So tonight's more about Coventry. So obviously the likes of Casey Palmer, the likes of Matty Godden played at the weekend alongside Ellis Sims, who got his debut against Sunderland. So for me, this is a question for everyone on this chat, who is on this chat at the minute. So this is a question. If Sunderland bought Ellis Sims for £8 million during this transfer window, even though he went to Coventry, do you really think he was worth £8 million? That's the question I'm putting out to you lot. Because on Saturday, sorry, but I didn't even think he'd done a lot this weekend. I thought he was a pile of crap this weekend, to be honest, for Coventry. He was absolutely terrible. Just put it out there, guys. You can disagree or you can agree. Do you think Ellis Sims is worth £8 million? Paul, do you actually think he's worth £8 million? Like, come on.
No.
It's not even worth £5 million, never mind £8 million. He's only worth about £3 million, 2 million, 2.5 at the most, 2.5, 3 million at the most. I'll give him. But he's definitely not worth £8 million. I'm sorry. Casey Palmer. I'm going to talk about him very soon as well. But obviously, Ellis Sims, he got the start against Sunderland this weekend. I think he played over the 90 minutes, to be honest, for Coventry, to be honest. I didn't see him come off. I think he played over 90, didn't he, Paul? Did he play the full 90?
Yeah, I think he did, actually.
Yeah, I think he played the full 90 at the weekend. So, did you watch the game at the weekend, Paul? Coventry versus Sunderland? Did you watch it?
Oh, yes, I did.
Good. Because last time when you said you didn't watch the game, I want to know your reactions to the game. So, do you want to tell your reactions first to the game, Paul, once you've looked down for that? Or should I tell you mine? What I thought?
Well, to be honest, like you said, Brad, I don't think... I'll put it this way, I was completely shocked with Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, I even said to Bowers, I actually thought Sims would have done better. Since he knows us, but I know he's been getting a lot of stick off their supporters recently. I don't know why. But he has been getting a lot of stick.
Oh, my word.
But to be honest with you, if Tony Moore... Well, I'm going to say this now. If Tony Moore started Semedo,
we would have won that game.
We would have won it. I know they were all over us, but if only we took our chances.
Yeah, well, this is the problem. Coventry normally play a 3-4-1-2, so you've got the likes of Ben Wilson in goal, you've got the likes of Kyle McFadden at centre back, with Ben Thomas as the right back, right centre back. You've got Giroud is left centre back. You've got Van Egwick. You've got Eccles. You've got Chief. You've got De Silva. You've got Casey Palmer. You've got Matty Gordon and Sims up front. So obviously them two are leading the line up front. So I thought Matty Gordon had a good game at the weekend. Like I seen him have a few chances. I seen him have a couple of sniffs. And Casey Palmer, I thought he looked decent as well at the weekend. I thought he looked quite decent. I thought he was running around the pitch, trying to get every single ball inside when he could. But
by the way, I've just seen Sims came off in the 70th minute. He got replaced.
He got replaced by. I'm trying to think who he got replaced by. He got replaced by.
It was right.
He got replaced by. He came on. So anyway, Sunderland's line up. We're not here about talk about Coventry. We're here to talk about Sunderland. So 4-2-3-1. So you got likes of Anthony Patterson, Bard, 09, Dennis Sergan, Trey Hume, Ekward, Neil, Clark, Dak, Barr, and Bellingham. So from this game, this weekend, you've obviously got like Alex Pritchard and Semedo and Huggins came on from the weekend. You've got. So who deserved to get man of the match from this weekend, Paul? Before we move on for Sunderland.
Well, there's only one person for me, and I've got to give it to Anthony Patterson.
Yeah, well, you could say that, but I've got a different one in mind. To be honest, I've got a different one, but I will tell you in a minute. So, yeah,
the reason why I said Patterson, fair enough. Like I said before we started, Brad, Coventry actually did have chances as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, that big save from Patterson, which actually kept it out.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, the centre-backs helped as well. But Patterson to keep his first clean sheet of the season, I've got to give him man of the match.
Yeah. Well, I can totally agree with you on that one. But I've got a different player in mind. He was at centre back this weekend, right? All this and all that about this player, right? I'm going to give you a hint. He saved the dog's life last week.
09.
Yeah, of course. 09, my man of the match all day long. Thought he played really well on Saturday, to be honest, 09. At centre back, I thought, right? This is the bestest way I'm going to put this. I thought he had the best game in his Sunderland shirt this season. I thought it was his bestest game in the Sunderland shirt this season. Not going to lie. But, on the other hand, the worst player who I saw on that pitch on Saturday, who I wasn't impressed with, was Abdullah Bar. I was not impressed with him whatsoever this weekend. I was not impressed with him. Because there was a chance, Joe Bellingham was wide in where the bloody striker position is, bloody free. All Abdullah Bar had to do was pass it straight to him. What did he do? He waited and waited and waited. Then he bloody passed it to him and bloody someone was there. All he had to do was look up, passed it to him, boom, back in the net.
I actually have to agree, but I'm just looking here, according to BBC Sport, Joe Bellingham was actually up front.
Yeah, I know Bellingham was up front. I could see it on here. So you've got the likes of Bellingham there, Dax in between, Dax behind him. So these obviously are the player ratings what people give to everyone this game. So 4.1 was for Anthony Patterson, 3.7 was for Dennis Sergan, 3.8 was for Bard, 4.0 was for Luke 09, 3.9 was for Trey Hume, 3.8 for Neil, 3.9 for Ekwar, 3.9 for Clark, 3.8 for Dak, 3.6 for Barr, and nothing for Bellingham. I gotta tell you, nothing for Bellingham in there.
I'm surprised.
I thought Bellingham was actually our best player on Saturday as well. To be honest, I thought he played quite well again. To get his first goal away from home, I thought he looked good. I thought he looked decent.
Well, I kind of get low. What was with all the yellow cards that we've had? All the yellow cards we had off the bum referee.
Well, you've got fucking Creef. You've got fucking Keith Stroud and George, haven't you? Got him and George.
Yeah, but I'm saying 09 got a yellow card. Dennis Serkin got a yellow card. Ekward got a yellow card, and so did Pritchard.
I felt what Pritchard gave away. I don't think that was a yellow card. Like, Jesus Christ, I watched it. watched it back and it was nothing what I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been at least a telling off. No yellow card.
I've got to say, though, it was nice to see Embo on the bench.
And Huggins back.
And, well, Huggins and actually Jensen Selt.
Yeah, it was
He was
nice
actually on the bench.
Nice to see him back as well on the bench.
The same as Chris Rigg.
Yeah.
But Mowbray said they wouldn't have came on anyway.
Yeah. So, anyways, I want a Coventry man of the match off here as well, Paul, because I know it's an opposition, but might as well give a shout out to Sky Blues Fans TV here to give them how I see it.
Oh, it's hard. Well, I'm not going to give it to Sims. That's one player I'm not giving it to.
Definitely not.
Not a chance.
I know who I'll give mine to straight away.
I don't know, but I'm going to give it to Palmer.
Paul, come on. Casey Palmer for me as well, to be honest. I thought you played really good. Copycat.
No, just for you, I'll change it.
What you going for, Matty Gordon?
Yes.
So, Sky Blues Fans TV, if you're watching, or I don't know if he's all watching, but if Glenn's watching or anyone's watching, well played Saturday. Great defending by Kyle McFadden, I'm not going to lie, but you've got one hell of a player there, I'm not going to lie. It was really good for Coventry last season as well, obviously, with Callum Doyle. I thought he was really, really good last season for Coventry, Callum Doyle. Well, I saw him last season. Well, it was great. So I know this is a short podcast, guys, but it's only the two of us. Hardly got nothing to talk about, really. If four of us would have been on, then we would have been talking for hours on end. But the next game we're going to turn out is Sunderland versus Southampton at home. We've got a good game Saturday afternoon. And obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to put thingy in here as well. I know it doesn't matter, but I might put this in here as well. So put the time as well, 12:30 p.m. kick-off. So you've got a 12:30 p.m. kick-off Saturday. Sunderland versus Southampton. Obviously, apparently 1,700 seats have sold out already for Southampton's allocation given. So all their fans, fair credit for you for coming up that early in the morning, obviously getting there for 12:30 kick-off. Because you'd be leaving your house at God knows what time, 4:30 in the morning, travelling up maybe 3 or 3. Travelling
yeah,
up,
there will be.
A good 6.5, 7 hours to get up to Sunderland. So, fair play to you guys. Massive fair play to Southampton.
You can blame Sky for that, not Sunderland.
Blame Sky for that, not Sunderland. But we're not going to go too much into detail on this either because obviously we've got the Southampton guests coming on Thursday evening to talk to us about things. So,
yeah, we're going to be busy Thursday.
Trust me. Paige Robinson, if you're watching, I will be on Xbox with you Thursday evening. That's all. That's all I've got to say. So, Sunderland versus Southampton, 12:30 p.m. kick-off. Right, there's a few people what's predicted score predictions on my Facebook group where I normally put in the thing. So, tell you what, I think I'm going to read everyone's score predictions out, what they've predicted. And I'll tell you what, if you've got the greatest sports noggin, to put your predictions into the comment section, are yours as well. So, let's have a look, see what I've got here. So, we have it here. Paige Robinson commented on your post. So, from Paige Robinson onwards, let's have a look. So, you've got Curry Donnelly, Sunderland 0, Southampton 2. So that's a bit crap, really. Well, I said we'll predict Sunderland 2, Southampton 1. Southampton have been unbeaten, but I think Sunderland could cause them an upset. That's what I think. I think we're a good team to cause everyone an upset now and again. So I think it's about time we cause Southampton an upset. So Sunderland 1, Southampton 0. Craig Scott. Saints first lost. Lewis Geese, Sunderland 1, Southampton 2. Lee Farrell, stop being negative.
I know, I was saying, I was like, oh, what's he doing at that for?
Jack Lincoln, stop being negative. Sunderland 1, Southampton 3. Stop being negative, man. Paul Wilson, Sunderland 3, Southampton 1. Very, very optimistic there, Paul. Not going to lie. Callum Hall, Sunderland 2, Southampton 1. Craig Jeff, Sunderland 1, Southampton 2. Joanne Riggs Young, my mum, Sunderland 2, Southampton 1. Acacia Cameron Jude, Sunderland 2, Southampton 3. Lauren Kenny, Sunderland 1, Southampton 1. Jack McIntosh, Sunderland 2, Southampton 1. And Paige Robinson, Sunderland 3, Southampton 2. So there's your score predictions for this weekend from everyone in the Facebook chat while I'm in. So if you've got this greatest sports nugget inside your head, put it down in the score predictions. Start again.
Put it in the comments below.
Love to hear from you. Love to hear from you guys. Get your score predictions down below in the comment section. And by the way, if you're watching, or if anyone's watching from the the Mackham show, I'm reading on his podcast. Yay!
Second time.
Great thanks to Paul, who predicted 5 scores last week.
I didn't. He actually sent me what scores that I actually got correct. Actually, because I think I sent them to you, Brad. But it was actually Plymouth.
Mm-hmm.
Plymouth versus Southampton. I actually said 2-1 to Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
Blackburn Rovers versus Hull. I got correct.
Mm-hmm.
I actually put 2-1 to Blackburn Rovers.
Jacob would have been happy with that.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
I'm sure Bristol City. What was it? No. Leicester City versus Cardiff. I put 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Leicester. Middlesbrough versus Hull. No, Middlesbrough versus Huddersfield. I put 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And Swansea versus Coventry. I actually put 1-1 as well.
Swansea versus Coventry. I was saying why Coventry? I thought we played Coventry. Well,
this was last week's.
Well done for Sky Blues Fans TV, and well done everybody. So well done on the chat, everybody who got that score predictions correct. So I think we're going to end it, Paul, because I think no one's on the chat, and I think no one's literally talking to us. I think everyone's just ignoring us tonight. What's going on?
They'll just join us. They'll just join when we finish. They're like, where is everybody?
Yeah, no. I had 8 viewings on my show given evening, right? But I forgot to do an offer, and I was doing it with you, and I ended up with 168 viewings after the stream. Don't know what the heck was going on there, but So
a lot of people actually watch us back as well.
Yeah. So 357 subscribers, right, on this channel. What I want you to do is, because in the next game after the international break, which is a QPR game, I want you to predict the correct score prediction. I'm going to be doing that around the 11th or the 12th of September-ish, the preview for that game. What I want you to do is I want you to like the video what I do. I want you to share it onto Facebook. I want you to comment in the score predictions your prediction for that game, and whoever gets the prediction right, I will put into a little hat, and if I pick your name out, you get a little reward off me. Little prize, whoever gets the correct score right. So it could be a £10 gift card. It's just a little bit of fun at the end of the day. I don't have a channel like We Philly has who could just give away a Sunderland shirt, or Terry who could just give away a New Zealand shirt, or this and the other. I want to get in touch as well with LU Soccer. So if anyone knows LU Soccer's number, or anyone knows LU Soccer's email address, send it over, and I'm going to give them an email about these shirts. Because apparently what we're doing is apparently they're sending shirts to different podcasts and apparently they're going to give them away. So I want to get in touch with them and see if
Yeah,
our
because
podcast.
Sean's actually started to give stuff away now. I've noticed.
I know he's started to give stuff away quite a lot now.
Yeah, because he actually went down to the club shop and actually bought a Sunderland top and actually give it away.
With his own money. Brilliant, that.
He used to do that with Fan TV.
Yeah, he used to do that as well. Right then, guys, 20 minutes into the video, no one's joining. I thought this would have been on for at least an hour, but like, come on, it's Monday evening, it's 10 o'clock, it's bank holiday.
Do you not want to mention Luke O'Nien signed a new contract?
Oh, that's a good idea. We might as well, talk about Luke O'Nien. Why on it? Where's my phone gone? 2 seconds. There's my phone. Fucking hell. All over the place. So, Luke O'Nien's contract.
What a nice piece to wake up on.
Especially on a bank holiday Monday. What a day to break up on.
It is.
Monday to see that. So, Sunderland, here we go. So, where are you? I want to look at the club so to see what Christian Speakman says about it. So, extension. O'Nien signs a new deal. So, Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce that Luke O'Nien has signed a new long-term contract. The defender has agreed a new 3-year deal on Wearside with a club option of a further year. So that's 4 years if the club option agrees with the further year. So he could stay at Sunderland until at least 2027. So O'Nien moved to the stage of light in July 2018. Wow, 5 years already, O'Nien. 5 years already with us. Bloody hell.
Came to us under Jack Ross.
Yes. And after establishing himself as a first-team regular, and he has made since 225 senior appearances for the club. 225. Bloody hell. Contributing 18 goals and 15 assists in that period. The 28-year-old is already a 2-time Wembley Stadium winner in a red and white. Yes, one in the Papa John's Trophy under Lee Johnson and one under Alex Steele as the Sky Bet League One playoff winners. Yes. After lifting the AFL trophy in 2021, he was named in the 2021-22 Sky Bet League One Team of the Season. Following an unforgettable promotion-winning campaign that culminated the playoff final victory under the Capital's famous arch. O'Nien has started all 4 of the Sky Bet Championship fixtures this term, and he has captained himself to the club to its first victory of the campaign last weekend at the Stadium of Light. After putting pen to paper, he said, "It feels very incredible to have extended my contract at the club. I've got so many people to thank for the journey so far, and I've loved my 5 years here. I didn't want to end it, and I can't wait to continue my time here and create more incredible memories with some great people." Absolutely brilliant, that. Sporting director Christian Speakman added, "On and off the pitch, Luke has a really positive impact on his trajectory of the team over the last 2 seasons. He has established himself as a member of the starting 11 this campaign, and he continues to embrace the behaviours we want to promote. In addition to this, he provides tactical flexibility, which we feel enhances our squad. So we are delighted that he's agreed to extend his contract with us." Absolutely amazing, Luke O'Nien. Saves the dog's life. Last Thursday. Heard some great news on obviously ITV about it. Then, obviously, a few days after, the weekend comes, he plays his football. He deserves man of the match off Saturday's game as well, not going to lie, as well as Anthony Patterson. Don't know who got man of the match, but O'Nien deserved it as well. But then today,
I don't know, actually, because it didn't come up on the AFL.
I know. Then today we woke up this morning at 10 o'clock. But I seen a message from Lauren Kelly saying O'Nien signed a new deal. I was like, where? So I was like, I'm going to look on Sunderland FC. So I looked on Sunderland FC, and it was true. He signed a 3-year contract. So well done, Luke O'Nien, for doing that. Great news for a bank holiday for everyone, isn't it? Absolutely great news. So, do not forget, guys, there's a lot of podcasts coming on during the next 4 to 5 weeks. So you've got now, between now and October, there's a lot of people coming on. So you've got on Thursday night, you've got the In That Number podcast. That's the Southampton podcast that will be joining us. Then you've got the W12 podcast, which is the QPR podcast, on the 18th of September. You've got Jacob Ward coming on the 21st of September at 7 o'clock from Blackburn Rovers. You've got Mitchell Guest and obviously the Sun reporter from Sheffield coming on the 29th of September to preview Sheffield Wednesday's game. And also on the 3rd of October, you've got Do Not Scratch Your Eyes podcast out. That is Watford's podcast. So I don't know why you call it Do Not Scratch Your Eyes Out. I need to know why you have to call Do Not Scratch Your Eyes Out. I need to know why you have to call that. Well, a lot of discussion.
We've got a comment.
Hello,
Craig.
That's on Craig. Hello, Craig. You all right? Find me your first comment in 26 minutes. Jesus Christ. So, if anyone's got the correct sports noggin to predict the final score on Saturday, predict it. Take care, everyone. Love yous and leave yous. Peace.